Okay, so not really starting off very well this evening, schedule-wise. It is currently 9 o'clock at night, and I'm just about to start my training. I wanted to do this a lot earlier than what I'm doing right now, but yeah, schedule-wise today kind of went to shit, to be completely fair. And it started pouring down rain. There was like heavy thunderstorms, everything toward the afternoon, so I had to kind of push back and delay my training session. So I just did a bit of extra work in the meantime, and then when everything settled down and after the rain had time to kind of like go away, I figured it's time to get to the gym and get the session done. Got the EAs already mixed up, so I don't have to do that, which just saves me a little bit of time. I guess I can just talk here a little bit and then dive into the session and see you guys in there. But basically, back in Biceps is on the menu. I've taken my pre-workout supplements, and I'll be doing biceps first, rear delts second, and back last again, like I did in the previous week's training. Just because, like I've already iterated and said, biceps being my biggest weak point out of this day, rear delts being my second biggest weak point, and then back being the least weakest point, or the strongest point. Back being the strongest point. That makes more sense. That's the order I'm going to do things in. So it'll start off with the MTS curls, the machine curls, into the face pulls with the bench support, then onto the back movements with that new vertical pull variation, as well as a pullover and the pin loaded row. And that's pretty much going to be the entire session, but I've got a decent amount of volume to get through. I mean, just check my phone. I've got 6 sets of biceps directly in total, 3 sets of rear delts directly in total, and then I've got 9 sets of back, so a decent amount of volume. Looking at 18 total working sets, so even though it's a bit of a maintenance block, volume is pulled back, it's still relatively high, like in comparison to what some people in the gym normally do, or just their normal weeks of training when they're not taking things easier. So usually I like to allow for a bit over an hour for the gym. I just have that buffer around my 45-minute, 1 hour actual training session, but today I don't know if I'll have that because it is, like I said, 9 o'clock already. Gym closes at 11. I like to be out of here at least 15 minutes before it closes, just to be courteous and not be that fuckwit in the gym that is there until pretty much closing time. Sip a bit more of this and I'll head in there and I'll see you guys in there. It appears I have penis elbow. Well, my forearm muscles are just a little bit tender, I should say. But penis elbow for lack of a better term. See how this goes. Did a warm-up set, felt pretty shit, to be fair. But onto the first working set. Same weight as last week. I'm just aiming for a rep PB if it is on the cards. But it's doable. Last week I got 14 reps by the look of it, so if I can get 15 I'll be happy, but if not, I'll settle for 14. Last clip looks like it was a little bit overexposed, so I've turned the exposure down a little bit. Hopefully this lighting's a little bit better now. Looked a little bit too washed out before, you know what I mean? Too bright. Time for set number 2. I might lower the seat one notch. I felt like I could probably get a little bit more flexion through the shoulder joint, just to make it a little bit more biased toward that shortening of the bicep. So yeah, I'll lower it one notch. There we go. Two more. Now I should probably explain the elephant in the room. Elephant in the room being the lack of facial hair. So in order to actually be able to use my CPAP machine, the thing that I spent like a stupid amount of money on, I'm talking $2,000, I had to shave my beard so the mask would actually seal to your face, to my face, because if you have a beard, a CPAP mask isn't going to actually suction to your face. Like, it's just a no-brainer. Like, unless if you're an absolute fucking retard, you're not going to get a full seal on your face with a CPAP mask unless if you have a clean shaven face. So yeah, used it first night successfully using my CPAP mask. I had to use mouth tape as well so my mouth stayed shut while I had it on, and so I didn't drool into my mask overnight. And yeah, it was pretty good. I got more sleep in total, and according to the Apple Watch, even though I don't really rely heavily on it because I think it's not that accurate, but just tracking the trend, like if I consistently use the same like means of tracking my sleep, then the trend is going to be reliable, if you know what I mean. Similar to like a DEXA scan, even though a DEXA scan has a margin of error of a few percent, if you consistently get a DEXA scan throughout the course of a year using the under the same conditions, empty stomach, same day of the week, same time of the morning, that sort of thing, then it's going to be consistent data, even though the data itself might not be consistent. Like the trend, the change in the data over time is going to be reliable. Same thing with the sleep tracking with your Apple Watch. If you wear it the same tightness every night, you go to bed a similar time every night, wake up a similar time every morning, then the data is, like the trend in the data at least, is going to be reliable. Even if the data isn't consistent, like even if the data of like, oh, you got 10 minutes of deep sleep isn't accurate, if your deep sleep is increasing over time, then you can assume safely that your sleep quality is improving. Or if your REM sleep is increasing over time, you can, come to the same conclusion. So that's what I'm getting at. Last night was probably the best sleep has been, according to the Apple Watch, in a while. So I'm going to stick with it, keep using it, and hopefully it just continues to get better. But I'll have a bit of this and shut the fuck up and get the next set done. All right. Three more. God damn it. exercise number 1 was a success. Hit a rep PB. Let's see if I can double my luck and hit a PB on this too. I got I can't remember what I got last week. I'll just go as far as I can go, and hopefully I beat last week. Whew. 15. It's got to be better than last week, surely. Yep, by 1 rep, not bad, not bad. So 2 more of those to go, and I'll rep match them, so rest pause if I need to, and it'll be on to the face pulls. Same angle, but slightly different. I was going to move the camera over there, but I figured can't be stuffed, I'll just move it slightly. I'll move it more on the next set, I promise. On a side note, it's actually funny how much smaller I look when I wear a 7XL shirt as opposed to a 2XL. Because obviously the what was it, the animal shirt that I wore, the animal pack shirt, was a 2XL US, I think. This is a 7XL Australian, so maybe like a 5XL US. But yeah, obviously look considerably smaller in this video compared to the last video. So yeah, if you're wondering why, that's why I haven't just suddenly shrunk. If I had, I'd be pretty worried. Yeah, suddenly shrinking that much is a concern for anyone, especially a bodybuilder. Actually going a little bit hypoglycemic at the moment. Now, am I going to eat carbohydrates to stop it? Probably not, because I'm a bit of a psychopath. I actually like the feeling. So I'm going to let myself go a bit more hypo. If it gets dangerously though, I'll eat something, but if not, I'll just enjoy the ride. Spoken like a true psychopath. Third and final set. I'm going to do an extra set. Look, I'm just going to have to do a 5th set. Didn't feel heavy enough. So I'll go, actually I'll just go up 10 pound. So, yeah, 120 pound. Set number 5. Right, now time for readouts. Same weight as last week. I'll just check how many reps I got so I know what I'm aiming to beat. It is, let's see, 45.5 or 21. So 45.5, aim for 21 or more reps. Might need to get some carbs. Starting to get a little bit weak. I felt notably harder than last week, and I'm feeling the hypoglycemic effects too. No, I'll wait another set. See how I feel. It might pass. Yep, just as I suspected. The feeling passed. I feel fine now. Don't feel lightheaded or anything. That's the thing. Sometimes, like when you really know your body well, I'm not saying do this. This is very dangerous. Do not do what I'm saying. But if you're going hypoglycemic, if you really know your body well, you can kind of over time learn to gauge whether or not it's going to be concerning or whether it'll pass, based on like the rate it kind of progresses. But yeah, no, I feel fine now. So time for set number 2. Had a good rest period then, so this should be a pretty awesome set. Oh. Might do another set of those too, to be honest. And just to make up for it, I'll cut a set or two off my back training. So instead of doing 9 sets of back, I might just do like 8. Just to make up for the extra set of curls and the extra set of face pulls. But in all fairness, these are the body parts that need more volume, I reckon. My back, I could literally give it like 6 to 8 working sets total a week, and it would grow. That's like 3 sets per session, 4 sets per session, but at the minute I'm doing like 8 to 9 twice a week. So definitely have room to cut back on the back training, I think, while still obviously maintaining / maintaining and petition that extra work elsewhere to the more, I suppose, stubborn body parts. Yeah, one more of these, then onto back. Do the pullovers, vertical pulls, and then the rows, and fuck off out of here. 4th and final set. It is now time for bottle number 2 of water. So the last bottle I drank was the 4th bottle I've had. So I've had 6 litres of water today, like direct litres. I've also had like coffees and stuff throughout the day, but I recently changed to only just tracking water toward my fluid intake. So 9 litres of just direct water per day is what I'm hitting. So in total, I'm probably having like closer to 10.5 litres of fluids a day. But yeah, 9 litres of water. But I'm going to put some because it is training, I'm going to put some EAAs into this. And I brought the green apple along with me today. I like to alternate between like grape and green apple. Shit. 10-second rule. Yeah. Another 20 grams of this, so I have quite a bit of EAAs each day, 40 grams, so it's not cheap, I'll tell you that. That's why I have to be so frugal with my groceries, because I spend so much on EAAs. But I'll try out the gorilla mode EAAs next time. I'm gonna get some using Steve's discount code, and yeah, see how they taste. I haven't had them before, but they'll be good quality. Knowing Derek, he'll only put high quality raw ingredients in his products, so yeah, I'm interested to try it, but I'll finish this off first and wait until there's more stock of the EAAs, because currently at the minute I don't think there's any stock left of the gorilla mode EAAs. Oh, it's just Optimum Nutrition EAAs, because amino energy. Yeah, yeah. I want to get some of the, I was actually just saying in this clip, I want to get some of the gorilla mode ones.
So this is your like Hulkamania drink, right? You shake it up, and then the more you shake it, the more anabolic it becomes. Is that true?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, it's definitely the Walmart of the EAAs available, but yeah.
I just take whatever is free.
Yeah. When do Gorilla Mode have more in stock? I'll get some using your code. I want to try the EAAs. I've never tried them.
I ordered a boatload for Aaron, so just ask him otherwise.
Yeah, because I go through like 40 grams of it a day. I'll do like 3 liters of fluids. I'll do like 20 grams of EAs in each like 1.5 liter bottle.
Right.
And then 9 liters of fluid in total. Then I'll have like coffees too, so maybe 10.5 liters of total fluids a day now.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I eat intra-workout as well. Not intra, but I take it pre.
Yeah.
I mix it with some collagen so that it slows the digestion, and I feel sustained.
Set number 2. I'm going to step a little bit further back, get a bit more of a stretch on this one. Kind of like I did last week, where the first set wasn't that good. Now, a lot of people have you convinced that if you don't crunch down, you're not going to get your back involved. Still going to get your back involved, but if you do crunch down a little bit, you get more of a contraction, more of a shortening of the muscles through the back, especially like the lat and the teres major. So, yeah, if you want to get more of a contraction, definitely crunch at the end or at the concentric of each rep, that like squeeze. But if you want to get more of a stretch, as you come up, think about bringing the point of like that attachment point to that attachment point further away from each other. I'll show you what I mean, basically. I'll try to focus on performing this in a fashion that maximizes the stretch so you can see. That is what I mean. I'm gonna go up in weight though, because I did hit 15. I'll go 170 from 150. If you're somebody that has a weaker side or doesn't like resting long between sets, or potentially both, then I definitely recommend unilateral movements. They're pretty much a perfect exercise for you if you're one of those individuals. Yeah, you're the perfect candidate for unilateral movements if you don't like resting long, or if you do have a weaker side, say your left lat is lagging behind your right lat, for example. So yeah, give them a shot, because by obviously doing a unilateral movement, you can focus more solely on one side at a time. You can start with the weaker side, so that whatever reps you get on the weaker side, you use that as kind of like the cap for how many reps you do on the stronger side. And then over time, that weaker side will catch up and get stronger. And on top of that too, you can actually rest less between sets, hypothetically. Like you take a shorter rest interval between working sets, because the first side that you work is immediately getting rest, or its rest period starts the moment you start working the other side. So by the time you finish the full set working both sides, that first side that you worked has already had twice as much rest as the side that you worked most recently. So you can pretty much jump into the next working set in 30 to 60 seconds less the time that you would on like a bilateral movement. So yeah, that's the advantage there. But have a swig of the EAAs and then I'll do set number 2. Pretty sweaty. The hat is drenched. I'm gonna have to wash it tonight. Now, although that looked like my weaker side, I can assure you my right side is my weaker side in terms of the lat and the teres. And a big part of that, the reason for that is when I used to do powerlifting, when I competed at World Championships in Vegas in 2015, I tore my teres major on my right side. So this whole side of my back, this right side, is a bit fucked up in terms of the mechanics of it, I guess you could say, or the functionality. But because I've got penis elbow, like I said earlier in the session, in my left forearm feels a bit jacked up, because this is the one that goes dead when I sleep. I get pins and needles, and this entire arm pretty much goes dead and falls asleep and goes numb when I'm sleeping, whether I sleep on my back, on my side. So its output's a little bit lower because it's a bit uncomfortable. But usually this side, this arm, this back would outperform this side, but because of the forearm on this side at the minute, it's not quite doing that. Last set. Oh. Did get an extra rep, but I used a little bit more body language in this set, so it doesn't really count. One set of these, because I don't want to be that prick in the gym right up until closing time. But what I'll do is I'll do a rest pause set, just 3 clusters, so I'll get more total effective reps in one set. 8, 9. Plate number 13, same weight as last week. Have a feeling I did okay, so as soon as the gym's about to close, I don't want to be that prick that's in the gym right up until closing time. I'm just going to do one set, but I'll do 3 clusters in like a rest pause fashion to get more total effective reps in one working set, which will make up for doing not 2 straight sets. Okay. Got at least get 30% of those. So at least 5 reps. Come on. Five more. I got 5, so I'm going to do 1 more cluster. That's the rule. As soon as I can't get 5, that is the end of the set. That's it. Home time.